The Armed Forces provides amazing training.
I think about veterans as people who have already figured out how to serve.
My military skills have been essential.
Hiring veterans is a great business case. They're the best employees we have. They're flexible, hardworking, and they're used to a global workplace.
If that isn't an asset to any company, I don't know what is.
You are now entering a world of opportunity. Hiring America. The television job fair for American veterans is on the air. Your future success starts right here, right now. On Hiring America.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone Woods. It's our goal to provide you with valuable information from companies hiring veterans and organizations serving the military community. We'll also speak with vets like you who made this transition successfully. We'll tell you who's hiring and give you information to get you the job you deserve. We'll help connect you to job openings. Log on to our website, hiringamerica.net, and follow us on social networking sites. That information will be available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7.
Recruitment of veterans is a key component for AT&T. Long term, they are looking to bring on the best and the brightest. And they recognize that the military has kind of the same approach. AT&T is looking for those kind of folks.
We're speaking now with Chris Norton. He's an Iraq War veteran in charge of talent acquisition strategies for AT&T's Military and Veterans Program. Thanks for being with us.
Gigi, thanks for having me.
So AT&T is looking to hire veterans. What kinds of jobs?
Well, thousands. At the end of April, AT&T made a commitment to hire 5,000 veterans over the next 5 years in conjunction with the White House, and so we're very excited about that. I can tell you, AT&T overall represents a great opportunity for a veteran to come on board. It's a great career fit, and overall culturally, it's a strong match as well. Where we see the most opportunity right now is in our technician program, but given our footprint across the U.S., obviously retail, and we have an exceptional set of leadership programs as well. Overall, at any given time, we're going to have thousands of positions open around the U.S. So, really, it's what you want to do, and we can help you get there.
Why do you think AT&T is a good place for veterans to apply?
Well, from a cultural standpoint, certainly. It's a traditional type organization in terms of its, the hierarchical structure. And that translates real well to an organization that you may be coming out of. If you're leaving active duty, you're used to a rank structure. And
you have a rank structure.
We do. I mean, there's very clear bands, there's very clear levels that people are at. And even organizationally, we're structured similar to military formations with divisions and different departments. So it matches up very well.
And there's so many veterans at AT&T that there's a community they can feel a part of.
Absolutely. So I'm fortunate to be a member of this organization. It's what we call an employee resource group. It's a resource organization within the umbrella of AT&T. It's actually structured as a nonprofit, but we've got 7,000 plus members across the U.S. So what's cool about that is when you join AT&T as an employee, you can walk through the door and you've got access to 7,000 battle buddies. And that's real attractive for somebody that's coming off active duty and maybe feel a little daunted about that change in structure and organization.
What are some of the most daunting things that you find for veterans who are interested in entering the civilian workforce?
Well, so there's kind of three things I usually refer back to when I talk to people. Number one is it's often very difficult to translate your military experience to corporate English. So spend some time to really work on trying to make that conversion. It's not easy. I have a hard time doing it. I do it every day. To get there, what I think is particularly valuable, though, is networking. There's tools out there, particularly LinkedIn, which are very effective at helping you make that translation. If you wanted to say, come join AT&T, well, you can look up Chris Norton at AT&T and find out that I'm there, and you'll see I was in the Army, and if you're in the Army, Bubba, it makes an easy connection there. So you can build your network that way. And then, beyond that, it helps to have a plan. So to target ahead of time who you think you're going to go try and get a career with. Do some industry research and what have you. Now, all these things kind of nest together. So have the plan, figure out where you want to go, build your network, and then, use that network to help you maybe convert some of your military background into that corporate English. So they all kind of build off of one another.
What kind of roles that people had in the military do you think translate best into jobs at AT&T?
Well, my initial pitch when I first started this role was we hire everything from cooks to pilots and everything in between. And that's really a true statement. Really comes down to what is it you want to do. Just because you were a truck driver in the Marine Corps doesn't mean you have to be a truck driver on the outside. If that's not what you want to do, well, we can get there. And you've got aptitudes and skills and experiences that you've developed as a, say, Marine truck driver that translate to other business skills. So it's very aptitude driven. Where we see really, again, I mentioned this earlier, but our biggest area of opportunity, just because of the way the AT&T is evolving right now, is in the field in our technician program. And there's about 200 military occupations that just the aptitude scores and the background you bring to the table, just from that, never mind your additional duties, it's just a home run when you come through and try and join us.
Where are these jobs? Are they at different parts of the country? Are they overseas as well?
All over. So, we've got... at any given time, we'll have thousands of opportunities open around the U.S. It'll be driven by the needs of the business at the time. But right now, again, using that technician piece as an example, a lot in the Southeast, a lot in the Southwest, and along the West Coast, say California. Tremendous amount of opportunities there. But again, at any given time, we're going to have people, getting hired in every state and even overseas as well.
And it's important to note that if the job you get isn't the right fit for you, you can still transition within AT&T.
Oh, absolutely. So, I can use myself as an example, but, one of the great things about working for a large business like AT&T, and, we're so involved in the technology space that we're constantly changing, what we do as a business. You can really reinvent yourself as you see fit, as you want to take your career. So with myself, prior to deploying to Iraq as a project manager, overseeing mobility deployments, and returned to that same job after a year overseas, and then very quickly found myself as a social media strategist within some of the wireline or the big pipe side of the business. So there's big internet pipes that are out there. That evolved in my personal world, and I had the opportunity to help launch our military recruitment program. So I'm a career project management, customer care, supply chain guy that has done some time in corporate strategy, social media, marketing, and now I'm in a marketing/recruiting/HR role. Completely reinvented myself several times within the period of 5 years. And the so what is you could do that at AT&T. We've got so many different lines of business. If that's what you want to do, you can reinvent yourself. Likewise, if you want to keep doing what you've been doing and you like it, you can do that as well.
All right, thank you for this very helpful advice. Chris
Great.
Norton from AT&T.
Thanks, Gigi. Appreciate it.